We're often taught to look for transformation in life's biggest moments. The grand adventures, the once-in-a-lifetime experiences, the stories we'll tell for years to come. What if we've been looking for transformation in all the wrong places? What if it isn't found in life's most extraordinary moments, but in the quiet rhythm of ordinary days? This chapter of my journey began with a hotel collaboration in a small seaside town of Usami. I arrived expecting to experience my first authentic Japanese onsen, to enjoy a few peaceful days by the ocean, to continue exploring Japan. What I didn't expect was that this quiet corner of the country would leave one of the deepest impressions of my entire journey. Not through spectacular landmarks or dramatic adventures, but through morning walks along the beach, the sound of the waves, a traditional Japanese breakfast, the kindness of strangers, a walk through a forest, and a place that asked nothing of me, except to stay a little longer. Some places don't change us through extraordinary moments. They restore us through ordinary ones. In my last film, a lifelong dream finally became reality as I arrived in Japan for the very first time. From the historic grounds of the Imperial Palace to an unforgettable evening in the streets of Shimokitazawa, Japan welcomed me with openness, kindness, and the quiet reminder that the soul of a place is often revealed through the people who call it home. The longer I travel, the more deeply I learn to listen to the soul of a place. This time, Japan had something different to teach me. I have just arrived in Usami, just north of Ito, in the prefecture of Shizuoka. It took me about almost 2 hours to get here from the Osaki station, which is south of Tokyo Station. I landed in paradise, you guys. So this place is called the Hotel Himalaya Sea. It overlooks, you can't really see right now, let me see. There you go. It overlooks this bay. So this is the Usami Bay, and it's absolutely gorgeous. There's an onsen, so you get this private bath. There are 2 of them upstairs. They serve you breakfast, and you can also pay for dinner, which is like 1,200 yen. And it's a fish dinner with, like an authentic ryokan type of Japanese dinner. The place is beautiful. The owner is a sweetheart. I'm only here for 2 nights, but I think I'm going to stay another night. But I'm fully planning on taking advantage of the onsen, of the bath. So let me give you a tour. Here's my door, and I have a corner room, a corner suite that comes with a king-size bed. This is a king-size bed. The bathroom with conditioner, shampoo, soap. May I just say again, everything is squeaky clean. have this TV with Netflix, but look at my views. And I have a terrace, a wraparound terrace, you guys. Let's check that out. Let's just keep it open, right? Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. It is 4:40 and the sun is already set. And I'm already, instead of going for a walk, I started working and now I can't stop. I'm so enjoying being here. I feel so relaxed now. I'm seeing some little islands on the horizon. I can hear the ocean. It's so dreamy, you guys. I am definitely gonna extend and awake. So I'm gonna go take a bath in the onsen upstairs. Wake myself up more, getting ready for breakfast. They bring me breakfast at 8:30, so I have an hour and a half. Let's go. Good morning! My first time in an authentic onsen here at Himalaya Sea Hotel. It's been paradise. Last night after doing some editing, my eyes got really tired and so I turned on Netflix and started watching Mr. Plankton. Not particularly a fan of hers, but she was super cute in this one. And I don't know who the actor is, I gotta look it up, but he's also very cute. Is that an interesting topic? It's actually not very hot. It's just right. I can be my mermaid in here. Well, this was refreshing. Time to go back to the room, and it's almost time for breakfast. It is Friday morning here, and I'm staying one additional night. I'm gonna have breakfast now. When Japanese breakfast is served to your room, it looks like this. Rice, soup, covered. Shoyu for this and this. So good, you guys. I'm so excited. For $90, you get to stay in this beautiful coastal town. You get complimentary breakfast, complimentary plum wine, and there are 4 kinds, complimentary wine, and complimentary soft drinks and juices, as well as coffee. You can order traditional dinner for $7.50, and it's a very copious dinner, just like this breakfast. You get these epic views, amazing hosts, shrines and temples that you can walk to within half an hour to an hour away from here. Yeah, you have the beach, which is beautiful, and it takes half an hour to walk the entire beach. If you want to, you could actually walk to Ito. It'll take you about an hour and 10 minutes walking to Ito. Pretty cool. The $90 suite, which where I am, the corner suite with the best views, you can't beat that. Yum, yum. Start with this. Shimmy. It's so pretty, you guys. I can't even. It's delicious. What's this? Fish cake. Egg. So nice and fluffy. Oh my gosh, so good. With a hint of sugar. Now let's try the cake. I mean the fish. The cake. I have a feeling you are supposed to eat the whole thing, actually. What do you think? Yeah, you're supposed to eat the whole fish. Because they took out the bones. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this gracefully. Oh my gosh. May I just say I love food so much, but I especially love Asian food. This miso soup has something different. It's so good. I'm loving this fish. That fish is cooked in a way that you can even eat the bones that are left in there. I love the crunchiness that it adds to the meal. Oh, so good. And the skin. I mean, I could eat like this every day. I could have breakfast like this every day, you guys. Yeah, you can eat the head. It's so good. The head is extra salty. This is like a daikon mustard. I'm not sure, but it's very soft. And it goes really well with the fish cake. And the miso soup just washes everything away. I'm pretty sure the Japanese would eat this with less speed. But I was so hungry and just everything is so delicious. I don't know why I always feel like if I don't eat faster, it'll run away. I don't know where that comes from, but it's true. Pumpkin. Pumpkin with mushroom. It goes extremely well with the fish cake. It's a carrot. It's like a marshmallow that tastes like celery. Amazing. All right, last piece. I'm sad this is over. I want to take it with me, like this maybe. Isn't that cute? So cute. I can put it in my ponytail. There you go. On this note, happy Friday to you all. Come on, little guy. Get it. Oh my god, you're so cute. fish are like, how about us? Usami is a small coastal town on Japan's Izu Peninsula, where the mountains meet the Pacific Ocean and everyday life unfolds as its own gentle rhythm. After the energy of Tokyo, arriving here felt less like discovering somewhere new and more like remembering a rhythm I had forgotten. The days began with my very first authentic onsen, a traditional Japanese breakfast, and walks along the beach, watching surfers patiently waiting for the next wave. None of it felt extraordinary on its own. Yet together, those simple moments began restoring something I hadn't realized needed restoring. One place I especially wanted to visit was Usami Kannonji Temple, dedicated to Kannon, the Bodhisattva of compassion. It has welcomed visitors for centuries as a place of prayer, reflection, and quiet contemplation. One of the things I admire most about Japan is that its temples are preserved simply as reminders of the past. They continue to be part of everyday life, places where people still come to pray, to reflect, to pause. The wonderful staff at Hotel Himalaya Sea kindly offered to drive me there, a gesture that reflected the warmth and generosity I continued to encounter throughout Japan. The more time I spent here, the more I understood why this place had been calling to me. Usami Kannonji is dedicated to Kannon, the Bodhisattva of compassion, one of the most beloved figures in Japanese Buddhism. For centuries, people have turned to Kannon in moments of uncertainty, grief, gratitude, and hope, not because compassion removes suffering, but because it reminds us that we don't have to carry it alone. The temple itself is home to the World Peace Great Kannon, a 50-meter seated statue that watches over the coastline below. Standing before it, I couldn't help but feel how small we all are. Strangely, there was something comforting about that. The grounds are also filled with Buddhist statues, each quietly telling its own story and inviting visitors to wander rather than rush. There isn't one single path through Kannonji. You're encouraged to discover it at your own pace. Perhaps that's why I felt so drawn here, not because it promised answers, but because it made space for questions. As I continued walking, I realized the temple wasn't asking me to admire it. It was inviting me to participate in its silence. And in that silence, I found myself putting away not only the drone, but the quiet need to capture every meaningful moment. Some experiences ask to become memories before they ever become photographs. I am standing on the grounds of Usami Kannonji dates back to the 12th century. I keep having the shivers. It's incredible. So this temple is dedicated to the Bodhisattva of compassion. It was pivotal in the propagation of Zen Buddhism here in the region back in the day. And today is a pilgrimage site. It serves as a venue for cultural events for the local community. And I tell you, this temple is one of a kind. I've never felt the way I'm feeling right now at any of the Buddhist temples that I've been before. This statue is, I feel like she's piercing into my soul when I look at her. I want to share something really special, which also tells you that there is so much energy here. I had my drone fully charged. I flew it, and in less than 5 minutes, it had to come back because it was empty. The battery was already drained. And yet when I pulled it out, it was fully charged. I feel a bit mixed feelings because I did take amazing photos of her and the temple to share with you guys. But perhaps they didn't want me to take photos of them. I don't know.
I simply couldn't shake the feeling that this wasn't a place asking to be captured. It was asking to be experienced. So I put the drone away, took a few photographs, and simply walked. As I made my way toward the exit, I decided to walk back to the hotel. It looked like a simple hike on the map. I had no idea that the journey ahead would become the very reason I still think about Usami today. On the map, that hike didn't seem very far. The trail carried me deeper into the forest, and before long, the sounds of the temple had disappeared behind me. At one point, I came across what looked like a hidden campsite, not the kind set up for a weekend. It looked as though someone might actually be living there, and not wanting to disturb anyone or for fear of trespassing, I quietly continued on. By then, my phone battery was almost gone, and I realized I'd left my power bank back at the hotel. Rookie mistake. For the rest of the walk, I only took photographs when I absolutely had to. The rest, I simply experienced. By the time I reached the hotel, the light was beginning to fade. I was absolutely starving, but before going inside, I found myself drawn back to the ocean one last time. tomorrow I'd be leaving for Nagano. For now, there was nowhere else I wanted to be. So I sat there quietly watching the moonlight shimmer across the water, grateful for a place that had asked nothing of me except to stay a little longer. Oh, すみません。Thank you. ありがとうございました。